In progress.
Good morning, everyone. Settle down for prayer. Become aware of your proper sitting. The superficial skin, along with the inner layers of the musculature, ascending. Exhalations helping you to trim the abdomen. That will add to lifting of the chest. Keep the head erect. Drop all the personal identities, personal gravities. All individualities should be dropped. Bhagavad Gita talks about purified intelligence. That is, the intellect going beyond the mundane objects, the worldly objects, seeking spiritual progress. Go for voluntary inhalations, voluntary exhalations. If you are still not able to go within, try to slow down the breath. Exhalation can happen over the top of the head, downward. Now, as you inhale, join palms in front of chest. Gently exhale. Inhale. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचाम् मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारं शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणम् सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिम् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः हरिः ओम् Bow your head down with exhalation. Surrender to Lord Patanjali from within. Raise head. Drop the palms and open your eyes. Change crossing of legs. Place brick in front of you. You are going to rest your head on the brick. But those who have any issues with the back or now or in the past, they will take your hands back. So concave, sort of concave the back and then go forward. Everybody can do that and then bring the hands forward so you don't convex the back. So go forward, rest your head. If one brick is not enough, you can use a chair, but your anterior body has to extend from navel upwards towards the throat. Then you can bring your fingertips by the side of knees. Inverted cups there, rolling shoulders back. So giving vertical, horizontal extension of the trunk. And go forward. Even if your sitting bones are lifted, it is fine. So you will understand that forward bend has to begin from that buttock muscle. It has to move forward even in Janu Shirshasana. Roll upwards and move forward. And suppose you are not able to do folded legs, Swastikasana, then you have to go to Upavishta Konasana and go forward. Or both legs straight and go forward. And see where the stretch begins. So more than going downward, it is going forward, extension of the spine from tailbone towards the neck. So go on extending, roll the shoulders back. Once you settle down there, watch how the breath changes in the process of going. And once you settle down, you have done the asana. Now pressing those fingertips without taking weight on the back, weight is on the palms, arms, and then you are coming up, change cross legs. Ideally, your swastikasana also should not be very wide, but if you get pain in the narrow swastikasana, then you can spread your knees a little bit. Once again, roll the shoulders back, lift up, go forward with the concave back. Keep your fingertips by the side of knees and rest your forehead either on chair or on brick. If you try to go down too much, also your back will arch. Feel length of the frontal body. Hemant, your elbows can move towards your waist. Shoulders rolling back is correct, but unnecessarily do not strain your shoulders by taking the elbows away from your waist. By pressing the fingertips, you have to feel the sternum moving upwards towards the throat. Feel that sternum moving upwards. Sridhar, don't go down too much. Keep the brick at least tall. It will be better. Now remove that brick to the side little bit and push that bolster on which you are sitting away from you. There itself. Just push it back and then drop yourself down and see what different extension comes there. So you are just pushing the bolster behind you, away from you, and you are dropping your sitting bones on the floor, which were on the bolster now, and just with brick, without brick, just go forward. I have asked you to push the brick to side. I thought if your head comes down too much, it should not hurt you. So I told to push the brick away. And now you can pull the brick in front and rest your forehead. And get that new stretch. Continue with that same extended frontal body, sides of the body, shoulders back, sternum moving forward, yet resting the forehead, quieten. Pressing the fingertips come up. So no weight on the lower back. You don't need brick now. Sit back on the bolster. It will be easier for you to come up. If you want to go to the right, see there are two ways of swastikasana. One will be the right way and one will be the other way, which is not so natural. So if you want to change the cross legs, you can change and take your hands up and come up. Take your chair. You have to watch the feet now, how you are going to stretch your calf muscle. So put one bed sheet here, one or two bed sheets, so that as you go closer, it should touch your stomach wherever, depending on your height. And now see, I'm putting my toes up on this rod. The second toes go on the other rod. Not very close. You cannot go very close because there is quite a slant there on that chair. And then push yourself forward. Grip the chair with two hands here and take your lower abdomen there to touch the chair. Pull the kneecaps. Your metatarsals are up on that two rods. Chair is facing away from you. Your pelvic region is touching the chair or the maybe upper thighs, depending on your height. But pull, go forward to touch there. If one bed sheet is not here enough, put two bed sheets. Walk your toes up within your comfort limits and get that calf muscle stretch. Roll the thighs in and lift the abdomen upwards. Where you touch the chair, the abdomen should not get pressed down. Abdomen has to move upwards. Now exhaling, take the stomach in. And again, as I said, the inner layer of the skin and the musculature moving upwards, up to the core, and from behind, same thing up to the core. So everything, the central line, the plumb line of your trunk, straight, extending upwards, and knees pulled back, as if your legs are without knee joints, straight rods. No knee joints, straight from ankle to the hip joint. Thighs are rolled in. The big toe is not resting. The middle toe is resting. Maybe the second toe also resting, but slightly rolled in. Heels can be slightly out. Do not take the heels inside of the chair. Take a few breaths there. If at a stretch you cannot stand, walk down and walk up. Feel the straight knees. Your toes, big toe is closer to that horizontal rod ideally. That much up if you can take, it's good. Seshapriya, don't lean forward. Take the trunk back. Okay, walk down. Now take a chair and a belt. Your chair should not slip away. This bedsheet may or may not be there. Again, you have to watch only the legs. So you can see the legs, how to keep. Chair and a belt. One bed sheet here on the seat of chair. Suppose your chair is slipping away, you put backrest to the wall. You can touch the backrest of the chair to the wall. Sit, extend the legs. My complete buttock muscle is on the chair. Don't slip downward down from the chair. Then, if you are slipping, then move little back. Put belt around your feet and pull. If you are slipping because of cotton sheet, remove the cotton sheet or put a sticky mat. Go forward and try to reach the toes. Slowly, with the straight back, you are going to reach the toes. Or if this is difficult, take 2 bricks by the side of your ankles. Like this. You are going to sit like this and place your hands on 2 bricks and be there. Equal height, 2 bricks. And now see the stretch will have changed. What you stretched there was different muscle. What you're stretching here is a different muscle. So extend that trunk, frontal body, toes facing ceiling. And you can either touch the toes or put your palms around the belt. And suppose you are slipping forward and still not stable, put your feet to the wall. See what is comfortable to you. You can turn around the chair. Go put your feet to the wall and bend forward. Bend forward, bend forward. Walk back on the belt or walk back with the bricks and come up and be straight. All of you be straight and watch now. Now you will take a bolster. Bolster goes straight between my ankles. I'm keeping the bolster vertical. I hold this bolster like this. I go forward and rest my head on the bolster. Shoulders rolling back, legs straight. And the bolster should go as much away from you as possible. From behind, I'm holding the diagonal rod of the chair, straightening the trunk. Legs are straight and rest your forehead on the bolster. If the bolster is short, you are not able to rest, don't take bolster. Just go forward. Kamala, correct, but you can roll the shoulders back more. Shoulder rolling back is very, very important. Correct, Vandana. Sridhar, correct. You just go forward. You should be stable there in the sense, not slipping downward. I think, Pavitra, you are flexible. You can walk forward on the belt, reach the toes, roll the shoulders back. Do not round the back. You can add a brick on that if it is not enough. Rajesh, for you, 100% concave back. Don't round the back. Let go and come up. See, always whenever you come up from any pose, you should not carry weight on the back. So if chest remains lifted, it becomes easier. Now you are going to see once again the chair how I am using. Now there is nothing much to see in the legs. So what you will do is, those who are Okay, try first a bed sheet on the chair. Then there is a bed sheet on the backrest. See, if you don't touch the backrest, you will take two bed sheets here. The point is, you are going to go back, sit so much that this will touch the back here and it will help you to open the chest. This floating ribs and everything has to move upwards. So go fully back. I put my feet, touch the inner heel side to the legs of the chair, and toes I'm turning in. I sit as much back as possible. Go inside, go inside, go inside. And then your bed sheets will touch your some band of the spine, some horizontal band of the spine. So let it touch there and just take your hands back. That's all. Just sit like this. Get that lift because of the backrest of the chair. Get that lift. Sit back, go behind, go inside the chair, fully go inside till it touches naturally to your back and you get that chest lift. Put your arms on this. If you cannot put your arms on this, put your arms back and hold this rod here. But then it should not, this purpose should not beat. So have this opening from the side. You can have hold the rods. Take the arms little back, be tall, and see where it touches. From the bottom chest, it has to lift upwards. Feel the function of that backrest of the chair. Vijay, you put your bolster vertical on the chair, not horizontal to you, and then go so that you can go back more on that bolster. Try that. Bolster in front to back on the chair. And now you can go back. Let the legs go by the side of the bolster, thighs, go fully back, go fully back. Still as much back as possible. Yes, and then you will understand the purpose of that. Sesha sit back still. Your feet are inner feet are touching the side rods of the chair with the knees straight in that line. If you walk in with the feet, obviously it will touch, but then the knees will be forward and the ankles will be backward. So that much you have to sit back and feel that. Kamala, correct. Getting that opening, count your 10 breaths, 10 slow breaths. Pavitra, you try sitting on more height on the chair. See, you will get a different, the correct place where it touches. Little below the shoulder blades, not to the shoulder blades. Sit on that. Correct. Go back fully. You are counting your own 10 slow breaths. The backrest of the chair has to play a role for you. Mr. Rajesh, see if you can still go back inside the chair a little more. From the sitting bones, from the sitting bones. Yeah, go inside the chair. You can go backward. You can go obviously back, Rajesh. Go back still. No, go back from the sitting bones. Sit. You have to sit back. Then the chest will open. Yes, like that. Go inside. Go inside. How much ever you can. Yes. And now feel that back, extended back. When you complete 10 breaths, you can come up. Come up means just be seated there. You can just bring the arms forward after you do your 10 breaths. Now, one more with the same back you are going to do here. See, now I'm facing wall with my chair. Okay. Facing wall, there is a wall over there. Chair is facing wall. I sit on this. My toes are touching wall. Knees are not touching wall. I hold here. I concave my back. I go forward and rest my forehead here. This concave back, chest lifted, sternum moving up, good distance between navel and diaphragm. Your arms back holding the side rods and maintaining the alignment of your legs. Go forward, rest your forehead on the wall. You can have a towel between your forehead and the wall. If you are not able to reach the wall, take a soft brick between wall and the forehead. Don't take hard brick. Your arms go back, forehead goes forward, rest there. The proper grip of the palms is important, the inner arm rolling out. Seshapriya, correct. Rest forehead on the wall. Kumar, can you, no, sorry, Rajesh, can you hold the side rods of the chair from behind? Yes. And roll the shoulders back. Your legs are straight, Rajesh. You have to bend at knees. Bend the knees, toes touching the wall. Wall means the floor, on the floor. Yes. Roll the shoulders back and raise the head little bit and just raise the forehead near the eyebrows. Yes. Go forward and rest and see the back. And if you are not able to reach, you have to take one soft brick between head and the wall. Usha, if you are not able to grip the chair, move the chair little forward so that you can sit more comfortably. Yes. And now roll the shoulders back. Open the clavicles, the collarbones, forehead resting. So it's a restive, and again your arms should be straight, Pavitra. Why your arms are bending? Push the chair little away. Push the chair away. You be there only, but just push the chair away so that your arms will go back straight. Mind the distance between ankles and the knees. Keep them straight line up. Count your 5 more breaths. Be there and count 5 breaths. Irrigating the entire trunk as you inhale and as you exhale. You are receiving the cosmic energy. When you finish your counting of the breaths, you can become straight. Be seated there. Don't do anything. Just be there. You can just become straight and be there. Now turn to right. Grip the seat of chair with your right hand from behind, from inside the backrest. Left hand on right knee. The legs aligned properly and turn to right. Head straight. A gentle twist, but the complete lift. What you have done so far, don't lose that. Separation of abdomen and chest. So giving freedom to diaphragmatic band. And all the other conditions of twist apply. So don't compromise. You can feel the movement of breath as you inhale, as you exhale. Center. Be in the center. Now left. Left hand goes to seat of chair. Right hand on left knee. You are sitting straight, turning to left. You are in the correct position of your anatomical body. With that, twisting to left gently with a complete lift and focus on the breath. The breath moving through all the layers of your trunk, minimizing the abdominal oscillations. For that, inhalations into chest, exhalations into abdomen. Doing twist for the breath profile. Last two breaths. Broad, complete breaths. The last breath. Center. Be there in the center. Come up. Now all of you will lie down on bolster with belt, Supta Padangushtasana. Keep your legs folded for now. Now the lesson on breath is over. We are going to the next lesson. So put your feet near your trunk. Lift your hips up, touch here and push the skin and flesh away towards the heels. So extending your lower back. And then after you rest, push your spine up towards the shoulders, spine moving up. So you can feel all vertebrae of lower back going towards the floor. Now they are resting, but as you take the leg straight, they may not rest, but at least have that extension, have that length there. Now bring your right hand behind your left shoulder. Right hand behind left shoulder, pull that skin and flesh away from the center. Do the same, left palm behind the right shoulder, near the shoulder blades, pull that away from the center. So you get that width in that band. So you can feel the widening, proper resting of skin flesh there. So have that broad shoulder blades, plain shoulder blades, and you get the width there. Now take a belt, put it around your right foot, raise your right foot up, roll belt around your palms so there is a better grip and effort is less, output is better. Rest your upper arms down up to the elbows, shoulder to elbows resting down. Belt is not to the arch, belt is to the metatarsals, mounds of the toes. And now imagine a soft brick placed on your feet, on your right foot. If someone places a soft brick on your foot, you should be able to hold it there. It should not drop down. So you will understand what should be the alignment of your foot, how the foot should be facing the ceiling. Otherwise, normally you will shorten the inner leg and the inner edge of the foot will roll inward. So don't do that. Now extend your left foot on the floor straight. Pull your kneecap of the left leg. Right kneecap is already pulled. Pull the kneecap of the left leg. Feel the center of heel there. Try to rest the hamstring and the calf muscle completely and those left toes facing ceiling. Go slow in the breath. Not to rush. Nowhere to go. It's all the time with us from birth to death. You have this great, powerful marvel of breath with you, which can change your mindset, your worries, your psychology. And that is why the science of yoga is called Bharatiya Manasa Shastra. The metaphysics works on metapsychology. Now fold your left leg. Bring your left leg up. Rest your foot down. You may be wondering what is metaphysics, what is metapsychology. See, the worldly objects can be seen with our eyes, can be heard with our ears, can be smelled with our nose, can be tasted with the tongue, can be felt with the skin. So all this is Indriya Gochara. Indriya is our all senses of perception. There can be felt with the senses. There are few things which can be understood intellectually. But there are few things which are beyond the intellectual perception. Where beyond the buddhi is manas, buddhi, ahankar, that is your inner instrument, antahkarana. Few things are to be understood by antahkarana. Your emotions are more felt by the antahkarana. So all that is beyond buddhi, subtler than intellect is called metaphysical. You won't see anything physical there. Now first align your left leg straight properly, the foot facing ceiling, and extend your right leg straight down. Now see that both legs are in right alignment, perfect alignment. This itself is a therapy for any small things, recoveries, repair, imbalances, discomforts, small pains and aches. Just be in the right alignment with right breath, with right mindset. If anyone doesn't want to hear my talk, you go to mute, see the screen and follow the class. You have to have awareness of left leg, awareness of right leg. One leg is vertical against the gravity, one leg is along the gravity, extended away from the trunk, and yet you are trying to get the same profile of both the legs. So, what a task it is with the proper alignment of your trunk. In that proper alignment, feel the breath. The arrangement of the inner realm has to be correct. There should be aesthetic in it. Now fold your right leg. Bring your right leg up. Left leg folded and then extended straight. And once again, bring the left leg up in the belt. So two legs are in the belt now up. Now bring left leg down. Hold belt only in left hand. Extend your right hand to side and take your right leg to left. You are resisting tailbone from lift. Yoga itself is a subject of Chitta Vijnana and not Sharira Vijnana. So we should know about all those things. So all things that we try to learn about Chitta becomes metaphysical. Knowing about Prakriti, the nature, knowing about the evolution of nature, the dissolution of nature, all these are subjects of yoga. And one must know about it. Otherwise, there is no difference going to gym, aerobics, or doing yoga. Now bring your leg straight up, and you are still going to do one more variation doing with the right leg. Now hold the belt in right hand. Fold your right leg at the knee. Fold your elbow. Lift your head. Support your right heel with the left palm and put your hand under the head. Extended left heel and drop your left hand down, or be supporting your heel with the left hand. Don't compromise on the straight left knee. And now gently try to press your head on the right arm. Release. Lifting head, take your elbow back, straighten leg, and bring your left leg straight up. The right leg straight will come down with extended heel, thigh rolling in, calf muscle rolling out. Rest it down. Now hold belt only in right hand and take your left leg to right, left hand extended to side. Try to resist tailbone. Don't compromise on left or right knee. Tadasana leg, Tadasana trunk, and slow breath. Straight up. Now hold belt only in left hand. Wrap it around your palm. So there is a good grip. Bend your left elbow, bend your left knee. Lift your head. Support left heel with right palm. And your head will rest on the left arm. And you can be supporting your left heel with the right palm, but keep extending your right heel. Right heel goes extended. Kneecap is pulled up, right. The stretch should be enjoyable and not thinking that, oh, when only I will come out of the pose. So do to that extent that you get the stretch, but you are able to stay there. Savitra, correct. Now try to press your head on the elbow. Your left palm ideally should go beyond the right ear. So it's not only the leg stretch. Pressing head on that upper arm, see which muscle gets stretched. Release, down. Keep your legs folded and be there. Take a few breaths mindfully. Get up from right side. Now you are going to sit with right leg folded and left leg back upside down. So sit like this. You can take a folded bed sheet under your right sitting bone. For everybody, the you will not be able to rest down. I will show from this side. My right leg is folded. This is my right leg. It's folded. The outer this thigh goes parallel to this edge of the mat. Then I take my left leg back and I'm sitting on floor. But if you are not able to sit here, take a bed sheet, fold it, and place it over here and sit on the bed sheet, one or two bed sheets. But what happens with that? You tend to fall forward. So I want you to be straight. But see, do it within your comfort limit. So right heel is touching the left groin or left upper thigh. You are on the fingertips to lift your stomach away from your thigh. So lift, get that lift, create space there. Many things will be flowing there inside as you create the space. Element of space, everywhere desired. Everything is born out of space. Element of space, then the air, then the fire, then the water, and then the earth. Grossest is earth. Now all of you will bend your elbows and start going forward with your palms, fingertips. Your center of the chest facing floor and go forward. If you can, rest your forehead down. Now gently try to release your left hip down towards the floor. Even your shoulders should be level. Even your hips should be level. Come up. Change leg. Now left outer thigh is parallel to the edge of mat. Right leg goes upside down, fully upside down. You can feel the kneecap resting on the floor. You can take a bed sheet under your left sitting bone. If anyone is finding this difficult, you can go to Supta Padangushtasana. If it is too challenging and you are losing that state of mind, you have to go to Supta Padangushtasana. So frontal thigh, the front of the knee, the ankle, everything resting there. You are straight, creating space between thigh and the abdomen pelvic region by inhaling and lifting up. With exhalation, walk forward with your palms. Turn your pelvic region towards the left. So your right hip will drop down and go forward. Kumar, correct. And release your head down. If you want, you can rest your elbows down. Release your right side down. Come up, walk in with your palms. Be there. You are doing one more variation here. Now lift your ankle, put it up in line with the knee. Ankle is lifted, you push it away, take it in line with the knee, turn navel to left gently, and then go down. So your chest will come on the bottom leg of left leg. Do it gently. We don't do it very frequently, so there may be stiffness. Slowly go down. Your right side has to release down as you are doing it with the left leg. And the right frontal thigh down, right center of the knee down, top of the ankle, foot, everything down. Walk in. Bring your ankle back and change for the second variation on the right side. See, as we grow old chronologically, this flexibility of every joint is very, very important. Most of the accidents happen because there is no flexibility, there is stiffness, the movement doesn't come. The mentally the body is ready to move, but the actually physically the body is not ready because of the stiffness. And then there are falls and there are accidents. So that is why targeting every muscle for flexibility is very important. Now roll your left knee down, upside down. Push the ankle upwards. Right ankle moves upwards. Now you gently turn to your right and start going forward, resting your chest on the horizontal bottom leg, right. And that flexibility comes only in yoga, only in asanas. Sthira Sukham Asanam. That is asan. Touch and go is not an asan. That is only a posture. Make the breaths slow, slow breaths. Use your willpower. If it is very difficult, then your ankle can come down. Then don't go in that horizontal bottom leg. Good, Radhika. Okay, slowly walk back with your palms. Bring the ankle in and come up. And now sit in any position and listen. You are going to go to Viparita Dandasana, preferably with chair. Those who don't do with chair, go to the bolster. But quick Viparita Dandasana, you are not going to stay there. You are going to only see which portion of your hips is resting on the back side of the seat of chair. So quickly go to Viparita Dandasana. Go on the inner edge and see that your shoulder blade is not fully hanging down. Some part of shoulder blade is resting on the seat of chair. That will open the correct band of your back and chest. Don't worry about the legs. Just watch which part of your hips is resting on the inner edge of the seat. Now in the next variation, you are going to move still inside the chair, but you have to watch first. I will be showing you first. Then you do it. So you can be there and watch. You will come up. You will sit back. You will put one bed sheet on this backrest. There is a bed sheet on the backrest. Then what I do, I take out my left leg and I put my left leg here. So I go inside more. Left leg is up on the backrest with the bed sheet. Otherwise, that rod will hurt you. Now go further in than your earlier where you had gone. You have to go further 2 inches inside as if you are sleeping down and then go back. So one leg is up, one leg is straight extended down, and you are doing Viparita Dandasana. If you don't go in, you will tend to slip down towards head towards the floor. So that's the reason you have to follow every instruction carefully. So move inside, move inside, and then put your left leg up on the backrest. I'm going to come out to see you. And those who are on the bolster, just fold that leg like Pavana Muktasana and don't lose the balance because you are on the rounded bolster. Don't tilt on one side. So put your left leg up on the backrest. Anita, you can hold it with your hands, that leg. Only one leg, not two legs. One leg is straight. Left leg, I had asked to put it up. You have to move 2 inches more inside the chair and be there. Anita Shanmuga, one leg is straight, not two legs are folded. One leg is straight, right leg is straight. On the floor. Yes, only left leg is folded. And extend the straight leg fully. Now all of you hold chair and try to straighten that folded leg. Folded leg goes straight up to ceiling. Straight up. Raise it straight up. Don't fall downward. That's why you have to go inside. You will feel that as if you are slipping down. And that was the very purpose that I asked you to go 2 inches more inside so you are comfortable on the chair. Very good, Vijay. See which muscle is strengthening, where is tone, where is contraction. Okay, fold and down. Relax. You can come up, change the leg, chair people. Others will remain there. Just go to both legs straight. Chair people will come up, sit back. You will have to sit back. Change leg. And those who are on the bolster also are supposed to straighten the leg after some time. First, keep it folded with your hand. Doesn't matter. Go fully in, Usha. Still more in. Still more in. Be there. Settle down there. Stabilize there. Let the breath be settled there. Now all of you watch your shoulder blade. Chair people, is the part of shoulder blade resting on the edge of chair? There has to be resting over there. Otherwise, once you straighten the leg, you will tend to fall toward the floor. The head will go toward the floor more, which is not safe. you may lose the balance. That's why go inside. Seshapriya, Virasana forward bend. Take chair in front. And now straighten your that folded leg up, heel extended, leg straight. And if you feel you are slipping down, move inside. Now bolster people also leg straight up. Like Supta Padangushtasana, folded leg. Yes, one leg remains down, one leg goes up. Very good. Fold and down. Be there. Now bolster people turn to right. Others hold chair and come up. Now sit with both the legs inside chair and do one twisting. Or if you have come out, do one normal twisting. Sheshapriya, you can remain there. Forward bend. Others twist. Once to right. Change. Go to left. Finish your twisting. Come to center. Come out of chair and go to Upavishta Konasana, forward bend. Sit on bolster. Spread legs. Not too wide. We are towards the end of the class. So it is not meant for a stretch. Just your forward bend will be better. So spread legs little less than your normal Upavishta Konasana, but keep them straight. More than the legs, it's important to keep your back straight. Go forward. Push chair away. Rest your forehead. So in Viparita Dandasana, if there was stimulation, that will quieten. Let there be composure. Close your eyes. Come up. And last Shavasana, lengthwise bolster, one headrest. Legs can be in any position, straight, swastikasana, any Shavasana on the back. If you don't feel like having bolster, you can go to plain Shavasana with bolster on the thighs. That is also fine. Like this, arms to side. Do that shoulder stretch which I showed today. There will be good spreading of the chest. And spreading of chest will give better access to the lungs for the breath. So arms not towards the shoulders, but arms towards your trunk. But the arms should not close your upper side trunk, the armpit chest area. That is why they should be diagonally little away from your trunk. Rest your lower back as much as possible. Your feet can drop out. The legs are at rest. The arms are at rest. Trunk at rest. Chin slightly moving towards the center of chest. Once the bodily adjustments are done, go to the subtler aspects of your embodiment. Let all the senses of perception remain within to relax. Throughout the day, and not only the day, even in the sleep, there will be objects for the senses by way of some lingering thoughts, some dreams. So they never get rest as such. So let them remain within, and their remaining within is a great purificatory process. Otherwise, there are veils of impurities around the subtle body. And the purpose of pranayam is to undo those veils, to remove the veils of ignorance. So remaining closer to the being is what is desired according to Bhagavad Gita. More than remaining closer to the worldly objects, the mind should be turned inward towards the being. And one has to perfect that for progress on the spiritual path. Every exhalation helping you to melt the brain down, to melt the shoulders and arms down. With each that exhalation, feel further loosening of that part, letting go of that part, surrendering. Now start the process of coming out, going into Shavasana, coming out of Shavasana. Everything is a process. So you can start your process. And the time is up. So I'm going to end the meeting. You can take your time to come up. Thank you all. Goodbye all. Namaskar all. Thank you for putting up with me.